3,000 years ago, Casey Tron was the premier
3,000 years ago. No, was it promised to her?
top level titty streamer on Twitch.
Trust me, brother. I know. And wasn't that one of the reasons that she was really mad at you? Because you had your one girly pop who was better than her? What was her name? Pink Sparkles, right?
You can go back to 2012 and you'll find videos of Casey Tron doing things that are infinitely more degrading, sexualized, and everything else than anything that any of the modern streamers.
Wasn't there that one clip of like Casey Tron saying something about like anal or some? I swear to God, bro.
Are doing right now.
Like, again, not just no misinfo, but I swear to God there was a clip or something about that, bro. I had to go through all the Casey Tron videos to find that.
That are very popular, like Emiru. And you know what happened to Casey Tron? My ex-girlfriend started streaming, and
Tell her you don't know his slops.
I gotta tell you guys, there is a number of reasons why I dated her. And there are that many equal reasons why everybody stopped watching Casey Tron and watched my ex-girlfriend.
He said, turn the AC on. Turn the AC on. It's getting hot in here, bruh. It's getting hot in this boy, because I ain't gonna lie. Casey Tron, you burnt after this job. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy! Of course, some more mixy, messy things, works, Jones happening on the EHDI Plus Cinematic Universe. And in specific, our God's Daddy King, he's back. Hasan. And coping, molding, and seething, heftier than ever. Because apparently, you see the Hasan streaming on YouTube arc, it's come to a close. It seems Hasan is giving up on streaming on YouTube, and he's giving a multiple litany of excuses. Apparently it was something with like YouTube's directory, apparently it was something with the copyright system, apparently it was something where he wasn't getting enough boost, man, on Twitch. You know, he's number one on a directory, you know. The number one streamers on Twitch. The golden boy, right? Yeah, he's just getting platted more on there. Yeah, absolute coping, modeling, is seething. Brother was getting no emotion on YouTube for real, especially after his first stream. And in second to that, yeah, again, he's Twitch's golden boy. And we all know all these G-boys are over there giving him $6 a month, so come on. We already knew what that was. But apparently to that too, somehow he mentioned the Roach King as an goad. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. Again, secret lava, secret admirers. So yeah, we got to deal with that. Apparently so, getting into it, it's still mixy and messy with the girly pops.
Girly pop.
Out in the EHDI Plus Cinematic Universe. Apparently it's getting really mixy and hefty with Denims now. Because obviously we had seen Denims was really just crashing out, just doing the absolute max on the purity testing, going for gold on the Hunmus Emiru. And we had seen a John going stupid recently, because yeah, it's all dumb, very much so, especially because on Miss Emiru with her take, which was super fair. Yeah, Hun is not a political commentator. Hun does not cover politics, so she does not need to be speaking on politics. And again, does not need to force her to give opinions on politics. It's stupid. But anyway, to that, apparently Denims had dropped some fake DMs or some like legitimately just fake Johns trying to like start or brew up some drama that like the Hun Miss Emiru and Asmongold had like a secret fling. Yeah, dumb. Again, Photoshop. It's so crazy that she's posting Photoshop Johns or fake Johns when, again, she was the one claiming that Hasan's John was Photoshopped during Colorgate. Very interesting. Hilarious there. Apparently, too, Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Apparently, Casey Tron is back, and now most definitely purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, and moral posturing on the Hun Miss Emiru, calling her a pick-me for, you know, again, having her, I guess, association to Asmongold, Kari, Tectone, all them different Jones. And funny enough, that gets into what we're about to say next, which is mainly going over this whole John, is that the Hun Miss Emiru, she apparently had dropped a response, a whole apology on her Twitter, going over a bunch of different Johns, but primarily in litany to what had happened recently with, you know, saying the clips and obviously like heads like Denims and now Casey Tron like misconstruing what was going on and said. Apparently in her response she had disavowed Ice, heads like Tectone, heads like Lakari. So of course we definitely got to check down and see, because well more the main drama, and Hun is the main person, obviously, like, that they're going after in this John's, bruh. We're hoping that, like, Hun is not capitulating because, obviously, like, she's not be forced to be having to, like, do these responses and crazy Johns. But when it comes to the period testing Olympics, especially with the Hasan orbiters, I mean, what else do we expect? So yeah, and then apparently, I guess, we know the mob. They're still on her for that. So yeah, whole bunch of mixy and messy works out in the EHDI plus Cinematic Universe to deal with this time around. So we ain't wasting no more time, baby. So, Truly talks everything. Truly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan, Husband and Miss Emiru, Daceytron, and Denims have to say this time. If girls, the daily Shlubs means one of our glorious Shlub kings, you better shout a love with the Pegasus. We love our glorious Shlub kings. Oh, and the legendary series. The most diabolical works on tube. Factual. We got Hasan's YouTube streams completely failed. Devastating. The worst. Tough works there. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video, OG Daily Slops, you know where he's going to be at every single time. You better know. Factual. Down description, first link. Share that love with Le Pegasus. And we have zero time wasted. Not with Mr. Parker. Here. Let's see how you were coping this time. Let's get right into it.
Welcome back to a series so savage. Even David Goggins subscribed in today's video. Hasan is back, and turns out his move to YouTube streaming was a complete failure. He's going back to Twitch already.
Absolutely.
The excuses are coming in full force. He's blaming it on lower viewership across platforms and DMCA copyright issues. He claims he wants to be on the top of the direct.
I mean, I guess I can kind of give him that because, yeah, like, that's the one thing with streaming on Twitch. Yeah, they copyright. I mean, we'll more get into it during a second, but they copyright, yeah, I think we gotta know how Twitch's copyright is dog water. So, like, yeah, you could just play music or whatever, but you definitely cannot do that on the tube, so, you might be able to have this.
On Twitch so that he's recommended to normies. Predictably, he somehow.
That's just stupid. Again, YouTube is the biggest social media platform with most reach to the most normies. That's just dumb.
Now brought Asmongold into this. Massive updates to the Emiru situation. After the Hasan orbiters try to cancel her for refusing to speak on politics, they are continuing their harassment campaign. Denims is faking screenshots to pretend Asmon and Emiru are in a relationship. Asmon has responded. Rank #1 loser, Caseytron.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, and we love casting spells. Them sea bear circles.
Is back, and she's gone on a rant calling Emiru a pick-me girl and trying to isolate her from all the other female streamers. Literally mean girls. Emiru has successfully been
like girly pop.
Girly pop.
Heartless harlots.
Bullied into a response where she apparently disavows Ice, Lakari, and Tectone. The mob is still not satisfied and continues hunting her down. Background NPC Wake Wilder is calling out streamers for associating with Asmongold while seemingly being friends with Hasan.
Hypocrisy. And again, this is like the literal horseshoe theory I talk about, not in terms of politics. Again, like, Hasan's horseshoe theory for that Snick Fuentes. But anyway, sidebar that, like, yeah, brother. Again, they're both, like, political commentators, controversial figures. Like, again, if you're gonna be calling our heads for associating with Asmongold, I'm most definitely calling you out for associating with Hasan Piker. Are you stupid?
Subscribe to support the legendary series. Today, you are not cooked. No threats.
And I got it, y'all. I heard that. I got it right on the frame, too. Not so cooked this time around, huh?
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up! Cliffs never live down. Ooh, not so cooked. Not so cooked. Well, I'm feeling maybe a bit sauteed, maybe grilled. Feeling a bit healthy this time, maybe baked. Other than that, not so crass this time around. Not at all. Now take it away, Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, so welcome back to the most legendary series on the internet. Past episode
legendary
250 now,
series.
wholly unemployed.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, so remember when
Oh yeah, we been here after. Sloppy! Factual.
Hasan got banned for 3 days and then he moved to YouTube? Well, basically, he had one stream that did very well, and then I accurately predicted that it was only because of the ban hype and the protests going on. And now we fast forward to reality. It didn't work out and the viewership is lower than ever, so he's going back to Twitch. Right, so basically we got this Reddit post. Hasan is going back to single platform streaming today. Just thought I'd inform y'all who aren't in the Discord, Hasan is no longer going to be dual streaming. Yeah, this is the Discord in which he threatens to neck himself when he loses. his viewers, right? TLDR, he says there are limitations due to DMCA, and this is copyright, and the audience separation makes it a low.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. See, the DMCA, in some certain factors, I can understand this, because there is some content where, like, yeah, if you even try to stream it at all, like, it'll just instantly hit your jaw. And then there's also the thing with music, but, like, even still to that, like, Hasan, your stream was still up. You were still on, Jones, bruh. It's because you weren't seeing the amount of viewership you wanted to see. I think it might be because of that.
Or concurrent viewership for both Twitch and YouTube, therefore limits the reach on both platforms. Interesting. I thought you tapped into the new normie audience, Hasan. What happened? I thought you were popping off on YouTube. Oh my god, an uncharted audience. Everybody actually loves Hasan. Well, here we are back down to reality again. So anyways, he starts coping on stream. Hasan is no longer dual streaming to YouTube, cites lower reach in DMCA. It's been somewhat of a failure.
I genuinely think dual streaming was a good audience, gets you boosted less on both sides. I agree. Yes, chatter.
It's cat, bro. Multi-streaming doing good for the other heads.
You are not wrong.
Back to Twitch.
It's been a somewhat of a failure. To be fair though, this is a IRL stream, and it's Saturday, so that's like also the other reason why the numbers are dog shit.
No, honestly, I'll give that to Hasan. That is kind of skewed. So
Like, let's be real. I mean, our Zoran stream wasn't like that. Zoran stream.
Yo, brother, I'll keep it a buck. Yo, you had motion in that Zoran stream, but not one singular nigga in there was about to see you in the VIP spot, though. yo, bro, we got like 15, bro. The security go escort us out, bro. Yo, as soon as I gotta give you some charitable shit, you say some shit where your charitability instantly gets swept away. That shit is hilarious, bro. I don't even know how you be doing it, bro.
It was like 20K as well when we did it. People only.
What? Bro, nah, bro. For which round Donnie Jump, bro, when you were at a VIP, John, no, there was heads in there, because you were literally saying there was like 78 or like 70. There was like 70,000 heads in that shit. Bro, what?
This is one of the issues with like being there, being the person that's there before they become, you know, a nationally prominent campaign. Anytime you leave the house and the audio levels are like even a little bit tweaked.
Wait, no, this is some bullshit. Like, what?
People lose their minds and don't want to watch. If I'm not doing full-blown news coverage, people lose their minds and don't want to watch. If I'm doing IRL, some people don't like that.
See, it's like, yo, I can agree for certain, nice saying like for certain content, but at the same time, my nigga, you have a cult audience. These niggas legitimately want to suck you off through a fucking screen. Like, bro, I just don't believe that niggas just don't give a fuck about you, bro. Especially, again, your main G-boys. But you got niggas who are 62-month subs, 60-month subs, 81-month subs. I'm sorry, bro. I don't give a damn what they say, bro. They still watching through this agonizing content, bro.
Some people don't like when I have guests on, even at home.
No, what do you mean the numbers are lower? What do you mean it's been somewhat of a failure? No, Hasan, you were the chosen one. You were going to usher in communism for the entire world. He was going to beat the evil dark wizard, the evil rat wizard, Asmongold.
What did they call it? Wait, no, fuck. What was that nickname they gave to Asmongold? Was it like the fuck? It was like the Wrath of something, bro. Shit. It was actually like a fire name. It sounded like some shit straight out of fucking WoW.
Don't give up, man. Never give up. Please stay on YouTube and get your channel permabanned. Well, you know, if I'm gonna be honest, this is a real growth for Hasan. Because at least this time, he's not threatening to end his life in Discord, right? So this is progress, I'd say.
He'll be alright, bro. Them niggas will be one guying him back on Twitch in like, I don't know, probably today.
I dislike Hasan, but YouTube is really rough with what you can play without getting in trouble.
No, I do agree. No, I genuinely do agree with that.
Also feels like it is harder to get seen on YouTube.
That is complete bullshit. Like, okay, brother, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. K Turner, yo, you had me in the first half, gang. I fully did agree with you because, yeah, I just like Hasan, but YouTube is really rough with what you can play with, getting in trouble. Yes, yeah, the copyright system actually does exist over here. Your ass will get fucking DMCA'd. Again, the one thing everybody knows, number one rule tip of being a content creator, you never send out false DMCA strikes. Your ass will be fucking grass. Your career will be gone. But, like, sideboarding that, yeah, like, on YouTube's end itself, like, yeah, they're gonna be cracking down on your shit. Why? Corpo company that likes actually making money. What is Twitch? A fucking loss leader, bro. They don't give a shit. They only care about sucking off niggas like Hasan. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, hard to get seen on YouTube is directly just fucking false because you have way more. I talk about this all the time in the fairness because you already know if there's one thing that gets Trilogy Looper slimy, it's the back-end analytics. But for streaming, like let's say you're just strictly a streamer, right? You're just strictly streaming. If you stream on whether you stream on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or whatever the means may be, the discoverability is going to be hard. Like it's just going to be hard to be discovered as a new streamer, especially like directly new. If you're starting with 0 viewers, yeah, it's going to be hard as shit. But even if you are like small or mid tier, it's still kind of hard, right? But in terms of discoverability on each plat individually, bro, YouTube has the best in everything except for like short form because TikTok. Duh, obviously, right? But like, yo, YouTube is the best in everything. That is like unquestionable. You have way more of a chance to pop up in someone's like up next tab or like the feed tab or the suggested tab being a streamer, like streaming on YouTube than you do on Twitch. You will fucking never get discovered on Twitch. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Their discoverability features are terrible. I mean, like discoverability for discoverability, goddammit. Truly can't grammar for shit. You already know. But yeah, discoverability features on all platforms for streaming is bad, but specifically on Twitch, they're just fucking horrendous.
YouTube. Okay, that is just complete bullshit. It is obviously better to stream on YouTube because you have an access to a much bigger audience. The only reason Hasan doesn't want to is because he wants to stay in his fucking echo chamber, right? And he can't deal
Precisely.
with any deferring opinions. Also, when you
Like, also, yeah, he has, like, you know, TOS and shit are never going to be a force to that nigga over there because, again, he's the golden boy, so yeah, that true.
say, oh, it's real rough with what you can play. If you're referring to music, I mean, yeah, you can't just, you know, steal
So that, yeah, you can't rip just like full songs like how Heads be doing on Twitch. Like for instance, the best example of this, you know, when we watch the Stoic Chronicles clips or like some Ozzy Cop clips or some Jones with soy dubs, like he'll have the little bar down there to Spotify Jones, and you'll see them have to edit that out. It's because yeah, like he could just play that joint on Twitch and they don't care. But over here, yeah, nah, they taking your bread, baby boy. They taking that joint. That's tough.
full TV shows like you do on fucking Twitch or whatever, or get away with criminal activity. And I guess you can't get away with terrorist propaganda either. So, you know, boohoo Hasan. That's because it's harder to view bot on YouTube. His vastly low.
Hasan is not view botting. Just give this shit up. Hasan is not view botting. Asmongold is not view botting. Most of these like already like established big streamers are not view botting. We need to give this shit up. Like,
review count on
I'm
YouTube
so fucking tired of this shit. Like, it's just gonna keep going back and forth. They were just doing this shit for Burnt Peanut. Like, bro.
will look like a red flag compared to how many viewers he has on Twitch. I don't know if there's any merit to this or whatever.
That's what I'm
but
saying. Like, I'm not entertaining this view botting shit. I'm so fucking tired of this.
Another
like,
theory people are saying, considering he accuses everybody else of view botting. So
it's like, yeah, and I totally understand that it's annoying as fuck from Hasan, but again, Hasan's a buzzwordism king. Like, going lower or trying to accuse him like of the same shit is just not gonna work unless again it's substantial. Unless it's substantial, like you put evidence and shit behind it. Like,
oh, really? Just including this really random copy pasta. YouTube Live does have stronger, more aggressive detection for artificial inflation compared to Twitch in many cases. There's machine learning for fraud detection. Listen, I don't know if he's running away for that reason, but it could be a variety of things. And we got the
he just has more privileges on what's the name, Twitch. Like, we all obviously know this. Like, that's his main streaming platform. That's where he has the most privilege. That is where he's going to get the most viewership. Like, come on. Like, this is why he's going to be focusing on there. There is no other reason.
classic ratio with Aspen at 50k, Hasan at 20k. And we'll see later he is very pissed about this as well. I remember when he thought he'd have more freedom on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a fucking dumbass. I hope he never thought that shit.
that's the delusional beliefs of a terrorist glazer, just not rooted in reality. Aw, can't be a raging psychopath when the platform doesn't give you special treatment.
Yep.
He wants whatever platform he's on to infinitely.
Wait, I see this up here. Poor Hasan. Must be because he's brown. Wait, is he a Turk today? Schrodinger's Turk. I never know. Schrodinger's Turk. Now let me chill. But yeah, as far as we're concerned, Hasan, the last time we checked, he said he was a Turkish Muslim and he came from a Turkish Muslim background. So apparently he's Turkish this time.
We suck up to him and realize YouTube won't do that. Wait, you're telling me the YouTube CEO isn't pulling a Dan Clancy and giving
Ultimate Gooning Lord, Daniel Clancy. Yeah, he still got his Hasan body pillow.
the Glock 9000? Shocking, even Kaya is shocked. Anyway, so then he keeps coping hard and says
This
that
2000 votes straight to her top.
he doesn't want to split his viewership. Hasan explains his reasoning for stopping dual streaming on YouTube. It's not about maxing out viewership. Oh, okay, it's not about the viewership.
I don't want to separate the audiences, okay? I don't want to separate the audiences because on Twitch, if you have 15K and on YouTube you have 10K, that doesn't mean you have 25K total viewership, okay? Because it splits the audiences. On Twitch, if you have 30K, you have 30K. You have a higher likelihood of reaching the top of the directory. You have the higher likelihood of reaching the top of the directory. If I just cared about money, I would continue restreaming on YouTube. YouTube generates a tremendous amount of revenue. A tremendous amount of revenue.
Damn straight.
Okay? As far as reach goes, this is still my primary platform. And the reason
Damn straight. Like, we already knew that shit. Like, dude.
why I'm going to continue doing it is because this is my primary platform until
Hasan, I don't know who the fuck. Like, bro, you telling it to that nigga? Like, bro, are you telling it to that nigga? Like, bro, you must be telling it to him because, brother, again, we already knew this shit.
I get banned. At which point, now I know I have a plan. I can go back to YouTube and become a full-time YouTube live streamer. Okay? Instead of saying you view count Andy'd yourself, or this is a view count.
But that's, again, Hasan, this is not the point. The point is that, like, yeah, you would never really sustain doing that. Like that just really wouldn't be an option because either way, you'd want to go back to Twitch. You'd want to have more of like the privilege and more access there. Like, we just know this on base.
Andy situation.
Yes, of course. It's totally not about Hasan's massive ego, guys. It's totally not about the fact that he can't bring himself to be looking at a lower view count, right? If it's split across platforms. He basically just wants to be looking at a bigger number. This is all that is. His ego is absolutely damaged. This is like psychic damage from seeing Aspen get 3 times the viewers as him, as opposed to just a few more viewers than him as usual. And dude, I just love this humbling because he got one good stream on YouTube. His first stream was like very popular, and
He had like 150K at some point or some jump. But then Hasan was coping, mulling, and seething, saying that like Dan Saltman fucking viewbotted him because we saw like those DMs in like Destiny's offline chat or some shit. But again, that never got substantiated. We never got any proof behind that. So heads don't even really fucking know. So
he was absolutely gloating. He's like, oh my god, you know, there's so many Hasanabi heads. My motion is so big. And I especially pointed out that it was only because there was so much hype around his ban and there's this protest going on. It was basically like the perfect timing to get a big stream, right? And it probably would have happened on Twitch as well, maybe just a little bit lesser, but I love it. Time is the best equalizer. The days pass and he's back down to reality and it's worse than before, bro. Worse than before his big stream. Now, let me just explain why what he said actually makes no sense at all. He said that, oh, it splits the audience. Basically, he's saying that, okay, I had 30K viewers on Twitch, and because of streaming to YouTube, 15K are going to YouTube, and 10K are staying on Twitch, and
no, I would say like there is like, see, it really does depend. Let's say again, Hasan primarily, we just seen him like moan about this for like the past 2 minutes, bro. Like, he primarily streams on Twitch. If he starts multi-streaming to YouTube like he did, the person, like the people that watch him on Twitch, the G-Boys that watch him on Twitch, you have the option now. If you think Twitch has the better UI, it's a more comfortable platform for you to watch him, you can watch him there. But if you will think YouTube has a better UI or like watching them there, like I like YouTube's UI, obviously, like I would rather watch YouTube streams than Twitch streams, clearly, right? I would go on watch them on the YouTube. So it really wouldn't be like a loss of viewership. It really just depends. Like that one, like say for instance, again, 30K he got in there. If it splits up, then like half and half, that could work. But also on a factor of there could be heads that will stay in that stream, and there could just be heads that really don't even like watch streams like that, but still obviously like Hasan, that now he's streaming on YouTube and they mainly watch him on YouTube and that's their main platform. They could just start watching him there. So now his viewership could technically still go up on both plats. So I don't know. Like, what?
the total is somehow lesser because 5 people are evaporating into the ether apparently or something.
Like, no, and that's exactly what I was trying to like come off of saying. I'm like, yo, either the 30K that was initially in there from his Twitch audience, they're either gonna stay there or go to YouTube, and or to that, no matter what, YouTube is gonna go up because there are clearly people who watch Hasan's YouTube channel, bro. Like, there are gonna be people from that base already probably watching videos because, you know, whenever you see the John, that's on Twitch, YouTube, all these different channels, you see the ring around people's names, so you know they're actively live. Like, they're just gonna swing right into his page. Like, either way, this will result in more viewership.
Like that, right? Now, this obviously makes no sense because literally nobody is going from YouTube to Twitch, for example, right? So, for example, for me, if my favorite streamer is on Twitch, I'm just not watching them. You can...
Yeah, and this is exactly what I just said for my reference. Like, yeah, I'm watching on YouTube. I'm not watching a Twitch stream. So, Hasan, you go live on YouTube now, you would get a +1 throughout you stream, like, multi-streaming as a whole, because I'm going to start watching on YouTube. I'm not going to start watching you on Twitch, but you're already streaming on Twitch to Mad Heads. But since you also streamed on YouTube because you're multi-streaming, now you get more viewers. So, this is like... Yeah, this argument is just terrible.
Be like a guy I watch every single day for the last 8 years, and if you go to Twitch, I'm sorry, you're done. I'm never watching you again, all right? Because I can't be asked to leave the YouTube website and much less support fucking Twitch and go through their goddamn ads and their horrible playback and
Yeah, I'll be fucking damned.
unable to rewind and all this dog shit, right? And
Nah, nigga, bro, I'm paying for like 2 YouTube premium subscriptions. Nigga, I ain't never going on the fucking Twitch jump, bro.
support that just horrible platform, right?
Nigga's
But what he
crazy,
doesn't
bro.
understand is that YouTube loyal viewers make up the majority, right? It's mostly because people are lazy and just don't want to leave the website, and that's totally valid.
Yeah, nah, I legitimately am one of those heads that I don't want to leave the website. But yeah, Twitch's shit is just not good, bro. Because again, one of their main shits, they don't have live playback. You literally do not have live playback.
Right, and also coupled with Twitch being dog shit. So yeah, this concept of like split viewers makes no sense because nobody's actually, you know, migrating from platform to platform. It's like, it's just tapping into a new audience, right? Now, he also said that he's doing this to reach the top of the directory, right? Now, if you don't know what that means, is basically he wants to be displayed on Twitch in the like sort of top streamers so that he
Yes, but again, this would happen with him regardless because again, Hasan is one of the top streamers in the fucking world. Like we had seen the chart, like, or I don't know if y'all had seen it, but there was a chart where Burt Peanut, because again, Burt Peanut got hit with a V-batting allegations. But they had dropped the chart for like the last, like, I think it was like the last 3 months. So like, obviously February, January, and December, right? And the Burt Peanut was 1. It was like Asmongold 2. And I think Hasan was like, not even trying to make fun of that nigga. Like, he got no viewers. Obviously, nigga got motion. But like, he was like 4 or 5. Like, bro, this nigga is still one of the biggest streamers in the fucking world. So no matter what, when he goes live on Twitch, bro, yes, you're gonna be at the fucking top of the directory. Like, no shit.
sort of recommended to more people. Now, the reason this is completely brain dead and doesn't matter at all is because who the fuck cares about the top of the directory of Twitch, bro? It's not—
That's one, but still, he is one of the biggest streamers on fucking Twitch. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world. Of course he's gonna be at the top.
not gonna like pull you a significant amount of extra viewers just being displayed at the top there. It's mostly like a negligible amount. Now it might artificially inflate your viewership or whatever by a bunch of people, you know, stumbling across it, or, you know, Twitch boosting your viewership or something like that. But I don't know how he hasn't realized this, but nobody is actually surfing Twitch to find new people. They're basically—
Exactly, and that's why I was saying about the discoverability shit. Like on YouTube, bro, you still could click through while finding like VODs, which like shorter VODs. Obviously, if you had to think of VODs, you think like the streams, like just literally after a stream is ended, like the whole stream. But like no, like short videos like these, like the daily slops and peg is like 30-40 minutes, right? Like videos like these, within that, I could be on this, like literally to show y'all, bro. I could be on here, right? And while like just scrolling down, for instance, like oh god, controversial figures, huh? I ain't gonna lie, but literally for example, I'm scrolling on the John, and obviously like Tectone is an established creator, but like I'm scrolling on the John and Tectone immediately pops up, bro. Someone's live. Like you can see heads on the live John on the side, bro. Like this type of discoverability, and this can happen for obviously heads that are streaming with like no viewers at all, 0, like 1, 2, 3, 10 viewers or whatever, right? But that type of shit is not going to be happening on Twitch, bro. You have to go like into specific this is actually what you gotta do. You gotta go into specific categories, bro, and then you have to scroll all the way down to the heads with the lowest viewers, because again, as soon as you click on a category, who are you gonna see? The top streamers within that category. Haha. Like, bro, the fuck.
only there to watch people they already know from other platforms, right? If somebody has a following on YouTube and they start streaming on Twitch, okay, some people might actually go over, and even that's like a fraction of the amount. They'd much rather you just stream on YouTube. So then he tries to gaslight his audience, saying that he's not streaming on YouTube because he's trying to convert more normies to his politics. Now, obviously this makes no sense because there's way more normies on YouTube.
YouTube is the biggest social media platform on the fucking planet, in the fucking world. If there were to be the most normies on a platform, it would be YouTube. So therefore, Hasan, you should probably keep continuing to multi-stream to YouTube if that is truly your goal. But that is not your goal.
Compared to fucking Twitch, bro.
You view count Andy'd yourself, or this is a view count Andy situation. Understand that the view count in this circumstance is quite literally market dominance of ideology. Okay?
Market dominance of ideology. Okay. Again, Hasan, I'm a dumbass who can't critically think. Can you simplify that down for me? Like, bro, fuck do you mean, gang? What you're basically saying is, yes, again, Twitch and their top brass and those niggas at the top, they have the same political ideologies, rhetoric, and opinions as you. So therefore, again, when you, and better yet to that, like just Twitch as a whole is, again, leans more fucking left, like everybody knows this, right? But anyway, sidebarring all of that, yes, you are able to get your rocks off and all this shit, get them socks off, bro, all this different jump, bro, when you're on Twitch, versus you could not do all this different shit while you're on the tube, bro. Like, come on, of course you'd have more Still King Grummer for shit, we know it. Of course, you'd have more ideological like market share on Twitch. No fucking shit, brother. Like,
Market dominance for an idea, because it doesn't just mean the bigger number. What it means for a higher viewership
what it
is
means is that yes, you have more niggas psyoped on Twitch than you do on YouTube. Yes, we know this, Hasan.
a higher likelihood of bringing in fucking normies, not just like
No, nigga, not just. Well, actually, yes, nigga, it is the normies. But again, you want to hit the normies with like hiding your power level. Hit them. You. Okay, so this is actually perfect time for me to do this while I'm fucking ranting at Hasan, right? Because yeah, you know the green screen fucking hates me, and I fucking hate it back. Because I swear to God, this shit is so terrible. But anyway, right? Yeah, when you're fucking hiding your power level, Hasan, again using the entry level political diversionary tactics, like, dude, come on, man. Again, you're pandering to these fucking normies, just like you're pandering to Gen Z with goddamn trying to know about One Piece and shit, even though you know shit about that, John. You're pandering to LGBTQ plus communities and minorities to seem like you're such an advocate, bro, to seem like you're so inclusive. You're fucking not. Like, dude, come the fuck on, bro. This shit is so fucking embarrassing, dude. You just want, and it's so crazy because you want a bigger audience to pander to, but you want more heads to be on your cock more while you do that shit. Because again, if you truly wanted that, you would keep streaming on YouTube. It doesn't make sense. Like,
not just creating a tiny little community of gate-kept esoteric ideology that is the most moral and the most perfect, but instead bringing in a steady stream of different people with different opinions.
that is cap. What niggas? Oh my. This is fucking crazy. Which one of your G boys got differing opinions? Because holy shit, the only time I've ever seen him even slightly have a differing opinion is because you shocked your fucking dog. Like, legitimately, like, it's actually crazy, bro. Like, I can't, bro. This is so fucking embarrassing.
That are just going, oh, this is the top of the directory, let me click on it. Because there are, when I say normie, I mean people who aren't socialists, man, okay? People who aren't f***ing socialists who are still clicking on just chatting broadcasts, okay? People who are not social.
No, not just chatting. That's actually the biggest niche on Twitch. You're in the second biggest niche on Twitch, which is America Bad. When they click on that niche.
But are on the fucking platform that are like, let me click to see what's going on in the world. Let me see what's happening.
Oh, wait, no. That's actually a really good point to bring up, Hasan. Hold on.
Podcasts, okay? People who are not socialists, but are on the fucking platform that are like, let me click to see what's going on in the world. Let me see.
Facts. Okay, so when they click to see what's going on in the world, who are they going to see? Are they going to see the motherfuckers down there with 10 viewers, 100 viewers, 500 viewers? Are they going to see fucking Hasan Piker? Like, dead ass. Like, I cannot believe this nigga sit here trying to make these arguments, bro. This shit is so fucking stupid.
What's happening in the universe. Let me see. Oh, let me go and watch fucking Asmongold. Okay.
Yo, so we just pretending like Hasan Piker don't exist on this shit. It's crazy, bro.
You don't have to agree with me on this. Once again, that's why I'm sitting in the driver's seat and you're in the back seat. Okay.
What?
So stop. Back seat, driving.
Hasan, let me drive the boat. Let me drive the boat. Nah, you do not need to be driving the boat. Let me drive the boat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'ma steer this motherfucker. Don't worry, bro. Because the where you steering this shit, I ain't gonna hold you. We might start believing in flat earth. You gonna steer this motherfucker off the fucking earth. I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do it. But like, bro, never. This shit is crazy. Nigga said, and then them niggas, you click on just chatting, bro. And then you see Asmongold. And I just can't let the normies get over there to Asmongold. Yeah, Hasan, what about them niggas, them normies that see your ass? Nigga, bomboclat wagwan.
Bomboclat!
Nigga out here making these real blunders.
Oh my god, of course, this is about Asmongold, right? Again, so he wants to be displayed on the top directory of Twitch because he's afraid that now that his viewership has dropped and he's no longer displayed there, people will just be clicking on Asmongold, right? It's an irrational fear because the reason Asmongold is popular is not really his Twitch stream. It's his enormous YouTube channel and his YouTube Shorts channel and stuff like that. Kid you not, this has got to be one of the most pathetic reasons I've ever seen for someone to stop multi-streaming. Okay?
Bro.
I mean, it really just seems like he doesn't want to exit his echo chamber. I mean,
he does not, obviously, bro. Like,
claims that he wants to convert normies, but obviously YouTube would have more normies.
And this is what I've been saying, bro. It's like, yo, if you truly wanted to convert normies, bro, if you truly wanted to, again, not hide your power level and truly convert these people over to your ideologies, your rhetoric, your opinions, bro, because you feel as though this is going to be helpful for pushing the society forward, for pushing the economy forward, for pushing heads into the right future, bro. You should probably keep, again, streaming on fucking YouTube, Hasan. It is the social media platform with the most people on it. The most active users. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
People who are, you know, apolitical or maybe disagree with their politics, and you can educate them. You can totally convert them using your facts and logic, right? Facts are
Facts are still facts.
Facts, says Hasan. Facts are facts.
Facts are still facts.
The fact of the matter is YouTube has an infinite amount of people to access, right? It's literally a no-brainer. But if he truly cared about converting normies and reaching the most people, he would go to YouTube. But it seems like, based on this decision, it seems like he just wants to deal with people.
Hold on, bro. I just thought about something. What is YouTube's daily just averages on viewers? Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably a bad way to ask it. Now we can ask that question better. How exactly would I ask this? Yeah. What is YouTube's daily viewer traffic just on average? Okay. So let's see here. Daily average usage numbers for YouTube globally. Around 122 million people use YouTube every single day. That's active. Yeah, that's daily active users. The number is unique to people logging in, watching, engaging actively. Across all those users, about 1 billion hours of content are watched each day. Oh no, wait, hold on. On the short form side, YouTube Shorts, fuck me, bro. Truly can't even grammar for shit. God damn it, like. YouTube Shorts alone rack up tens of billions, even 70 billion are reported up to 200 billion views per day. It's like, yeah, Hasan, I'm not gonna hold you. If you want to really tap in with those normies, apparently, bro, they're watching a 1 billion hours of content a day, my nigga. I think you should really be posting on that too, bro. Maybe streaming a bit more in there. Also, 122 mil daily active. Gang, you need to tap in with those fucking... Well, actually, no, you don't need to tap in with any of these niggas because, again, you're hiding your power level. But, like, for real, if you wanted to tap in with telling the truth on this matter, you'd tap in with the two, but you're not doing that.
People who already align with what he thinks. If he thinks there's more normies on Twitch, I mean, he's completely mistaken or whatever. And by the way, if you're curious as to what normies means, he means basically everybody outside his audience, right? I feel like he thinks that the average Twitch viewer may not watch Hasan, but they are more primed, right? They're more primed to, you know, maybe agree with Hasan or something. So they're like in that sort of radical pipeline of like lefty politics to the point where, okay, maybe they might be easier to convert. And he just doesn't want to deal with YouTube because on YouTube, he'll get bodied. He'll get bodied in every single
the comments would not be nice,
capacity. He can't even compete with me on YouTube, which is just tragic, right? Can't even compete with a fucking slop tuber. And that's the thing I've realized is that these big bad streamers seem to lose all of their power the second they exit their echo chamber. It's kind of like Mizkif trying to go after me and he thinking like, oh yeah,
no.
you know, I'm the man. I was one of the biggest streamers, and then he tries to come after me and gets fucking bodied, right? It's just tragic. It's like the high school bullies are finally entering into the real world. Biggest Hasanabi L, we know the real reason. And we got Austin Show and Hasan, and his like friend seems to have more viewership than him. Market share of ideology is one of the most bullshit things I've ever heard in a long time.
Oh my fucking, bro. I knew I was not the only nigga tripping when I pointed that out. I'm like, Hasan, can you simplify that down for me? Like, that is Hasan directly doing some shit on where, again, he try to hide his power level. He's saying these big-ass Jones, bro. Again, entry-level political diversionary tactics. This nigga said market share of ideology. Like, nigga, bro. Oh, I already broke it down earlier. But yeah, on basis, that just means, yeah, my nigga, I liked being on my echo chamber more. Like, that's all that fucking boils down to.
Well, it's just another classic on the Hasan stream. This is some of the most pathetic, dishonest cope he's ever spewed, and that's saying something. Lol, using the top of the directory as an excuse is stupid. There are no normies on Twitch. They're on YouTube. He's clearly obsessed with his view count to the point where he won't grow somewhere else to keep the same people in. Even Valkyrie said, of course, YouTube is better.
Literally anyone with 2 brain cells know YouTube is better.
Right, here we have his own fans very disappointed, so back to waiting for someone else to post the streams. It splits the audience. My ass is not coming over to Twitch. Have fun over there.
Oh, God.
100% never moving to Twitch.
On God.
Okay, this is the one thing I can agree on. The Hasan fans who are only on YouTube, at least, you know? At least they all...
And funny enough, they right there are better yet proofs of my point, bro. Like, yeah, these heads watch your YouTube videos, Hasan. These heads are gonna watch like your streams on YouTube if you multi-stream there, bro. They're not going over to Twitch. So therefore, you, by like, not even by proxy, just using this example, using these G-boys right here, bro, you'd at the very least have 30,002 viewers if you multi-streamed on YouTube as well as Twitch. That is it going up. That is a positive number. What are we talking about? So, like, again, this is just stupid.
So, hey, Twitch. Hasan is massively overthinking this, not seeing the wood through the trees. His streams on YouTube may have steadily risen if he was consistent for a month instead of just over a week. He's moved too fast.
Again, the low numbers was just hurting his fucking ego. Again, this is narcissism piker.
Well, I feel like there's a hidden fear here. There's a hidden fear that he's gonna get permabanned, right? And there is no...
Yeah, that was a thing I talked about before, too, because, yeah, his rhetoric is just not gonna fly. And if he gets, like, banned, like, permabanned, oh, like, bro, a good chunk of Mr. Capitalist Pika's fucking revenue coming in is from his YouTube channel, bro. Whether he loves the glaze up Twitch or not, a good amount of that shit is coming from the tube. He get banned, that shit's going bye-bye. And Twitch in the next fucking 5 years might be going bye-bye. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he might want to tighten up.
J. Dan Clancy to save him. There's no 7 violation rule on YouTube. It's a 3-strike system. And also when you get striked, you can't upload for a week and stuff, which will throw Hasan into a schizo panic, obviously. And yeah, if he loses his linked YouTube channel as well, it's going to be very bad for him, right? So he doesn't want to risk that. He basically cannot tone down the rhetoric. He cannot trust himself to tone it down enough to the point where he's not going to be at risk. You know, guys, I was having a horrible day. My favorite esports team just lost and got eliminated. Rip Las Ratonas, the dream is dead. And I was just taking a massive L, but after seeing Hasan's failure here, bro, it's like the sun is shining extra bright.
I have no enemies.
I feel like I see a rainbow in the sky. Suddenly I feel great. It fuels me. Lovely. Moving on to the Emiru versus Hasan Orbiters drama. Basically, recap, Hasan Orbiters, including Denims and Caseytron, were trying to
girly pops.
Girly pop.
cancel Emiru for refusing to speak out on politics despite not being a political streamer. Now, Twitter also jumped in, went crazy trying to cancel her, and now we got some updates. Here we got Denims calling out Asmongold and Emiru. Breaking, messages between Emiru and Asmongold have been leaked. What's going on with ICE necking American citizens? Don't worry, kitten. Okay, heart. Yay, heart. Right, I guess this is like insinuating they're in a
Oh, you almost said it. You gotta be quicker than that.
relationship or like super close. Leaked DMs between Denims and Hasan. What's going on with you abusing Kaya and Fish? Don't worry, kitten. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this should have been expected.
Yay. Miskiff paying her to attack Emmy. Okay, I don't know about that. Denims is a vile creature. Well, considering she doesn't care about
An insufferable witch bitch troglodyte, truly a heartless harlot.
kids' trauma, I'd say that adds up. Sir, a second defamation lawsuit has just hit the towers. Right, so Asmon responds to the recent tweet and he brings up Destiny.
Denim's post alleged Emiru Asmongold DMs amidst ICE feud. Oh, God. You know what I find is really funny about this? You know what I could do? I could post Denim's real DMs in Destiny's chat, asking to have sex with Destiny. You're sitting in...
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Just a second. Nah, just a second. No, we're cooking now. Now we're cooking stuff now.
Why was I not told that he was not allowed to be?
Yo, me. I swear to fucking God, yo, pass me. Real shit, nigga. You not funny, but nigga, you're fucking hilarious because I don't even remember putting this at the beginning intro clip. Oh my God.
Why was I not told that he was not allowed to be in the apartment?
Because I wouldn't assume you would bring a stranger into my apartment without asking me. When volunteers to drive you back, I don't know how you feel 100% because you don't talk about any of this stuff, which is fine. So like, if you're like in an awkward situation, right? I'm trying to be a good guy and give you a way out. Like, hey, well, my apartment is open if you want to go in. So that gives you the ability to either say like, oh no, it's okay, I'll go with, or okay, thanks for offering, I'll go to your apartment. That wasn't like bring into my apartment for him to have free reign.
Yo. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Yo, Denims. I don't know how. Destiny, fuck you, nigga. Steven. Yo, he said, Destiny, fuck you, nigga. Approved. Fuck you. Like, by the way, I ain't gonna lie. You're too willing of a freaky frog ass nigga. I don't know why. Freaky frog ass nigga. It's so true though. Why you were letting anyone that's not you fucking your crib, nigga? Nah, that actually is so true though. You're a dumbass. That is definitely true. Sidebarring your dumbass. Yo, Denims, you're on a whole different level of Jesse. Why the fuck is Jesse like? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You're a crash out, bro. Real shit. I ain't gonna hold you. It makes sense. You trying to get your jalooper bust down in fucking Destiny's apartment. Are you fucking serious? Bro, we have this. Bro, I will never be taking you niggas serious. To this day. Ever. I will never. I'm sorry. I will never be taking any of you niggas serious. Never in my life. No, sir. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The Roach King is spitting.
Here writing fan fiction, don't make me tell the truth. Don't do that. Don't you put me in a position where...
Oh, Asvin. Nah, brother, you don't have to tell the truth. Nigga, I'll tell it.
I gotta tell the truth. What a stupid bitch. Oh my god. She's sitting in Destiny's
An insufferable witch bitch troglodyte.
chat begging for him to fuck, and then she's sitting around here photoshopping DMs to farm hate on somebody. When Denims calls me a Destiny Orbiter, just remember, it really sucks that we didn't
Yes! I could have showed this part too. I was gonna go to this, but I was like, you know what? That's even better.
Wait, are you actually serious? No, on good terms.
That Atlas nigga, bro. Oh my god, bro. That shit felting, nigga. Oh my god, bro.
With who? Atlas. I wanted to fuck Atlas and you. So this is the person who's making up fake DMs. You know what I've always said? Every accusation is a confession. Off camera, yeah, this is really embarrassing for me. Projecting? Yep, projecting.
This is, bro. Oh my god. Is this top 5 for felting for denims? This gotta be, bro. Now, this is absolutely top 5 felting for denims. This is ridiculous.
Like crazy. Projecting insanity. Destiny had to, wait, what's this here? Destiny had to kick her out of his house?
Why was I not told that he was not allowed to be in the apartment?
Because I
Destiny kicked me out because I wouldn't fuck him. This, you know what this is like? This is,
No, that was not the reason. The reason she got kicked out was because, again, she fucked that Atlas bull in Destiny's crib without that nigga Destiny's permission. That's fucking crazy, bro. This shit is baffling, bro.
I thought this was, bro, this is so fucking pathetic.
This
I can't
is-
believe it. Oh my god. So she got turned down. Wow. I really want to lie of it. This is amazing. Like, Jesus. What is wrong with these people?
Bro, the fact that
Yo.
Denims was actually thirsty for Destiny, bro. Ew! That is a piece of lore that is simply humiliating beyond belief, bro. And I feel like that's what...
Wait, better yet, girly pop, you're right here too. This is hilarious. Hold on.
spawned the entire grift of becoming like a Hasan Orbiter.
Oh,
it might
man.
be like an elaborate plot to get back at Destiny, you know? But yeah, one degenerate for another degenerate, you know? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Denims is a tried and true hoe if she was begging for this man's pee-pee. And we just got Destiny looking like a titan. I'm old enough to remember Twitch handing out a 2-week ban to Tectone for calling Froggen voluminous. So why
Beast?
is targeted harassment towards Emiru ignored? Dan Clancy. Hello, DJ Dan.
You motherfucker. I had a feeling your ass was gonna be popping out here. You fucking Where the hell is your goddamn body pillow? And don't even get me started on where Extra Emily is at, cause the indoctrination, oh. Remember that a while back. And did you ever choose which dinosaur you were? God damn it. Ultimate Gooning Lord, Daniel Clancy. What do you have to say this time, you fossil?
No, not now. You guys are gonna have to wait a little longer for more Dan
Oh no, good. Okay, he's getting shelved good. I'm tired of his ass.
Clancy segments. Not appropriate. Oh, Asmongold gets defensive when his lovely looking girlfriend gets some heat. Bro. Oh, get help. What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm saying, bro. You just got a sigh, bro. You're just like, damn.
Anyways, moving
Damn, these niggas hopeless.
on to my favorite Hasan Orbiter, Caseytron, responding to Emiru. And wait immediately. Welcome to the Casey Incel game. Comment below.
Ooh, guys, place your bets.
Will Caseytron say the word incel in this clip?
You know, you see, I got my paper stacked. I'm a betting man when it comes to this. I'm a betting man. We lost last time, but listen, I'm confident here. She will absolutely be introducing Shadow Wizard Money Gang, and we will only be having incel as the dialogue options.
Now, last time, she actually did go one tweet without saying it. And before that, she said incel twice, so it could really go any way. Caseytron calls Emiru a pick-me for incel freaks. That's one.
On the money, baby! On the money, baby! Never fails.
Only pull is being the e-girl
Except for that last time. That was just one time.
for a bunch of weird, basement-dwelling, incel 2 for 2, a double whammy.
Double it!
Smash like and subscribe if you actually guessed correct. That is cinema. You know the series way too well.
Too legendary.
Reminds me of whenever Amarath started wearing a cowboy hat, because that's whenever she started going like full Nazi, basically.
What type of fucking propaganda?
She started wearing the cowboy hat. It's like whenever these Texas girls in like
What type of... Again, Casey Tron has been wholly felted. Like, I need you to understand, like, it is... Listen, she antagonized, she lied, and she most definitely was crying. Whoa, buddy! Like, yo, again, Casey Tron was eternally felted during her apology and settlement and all that. After that, yeah, she will most definitely not be taken serious. But what type of fucking... Okay, so the Hun Miss Emiru, again, like, for heads that don't know the context, obviously Hun's a cosplayer, but to that, in this stream, she was playing Red Dead Redemption, so she's dressed up as a fucking, like, you know, a cowboy. Arthur Morgan, you're a good man, Arthur Morgan. A good man. I tried. In the end, I did. Oh, fucking love RDR2. Shit's one of the best games ever. Anyway, right, Hun was playing that shit. She's a fucking cosplayer again. But even if she was not, again, like if you put on a little cowboy fit because you're playing Red Dead, yeah, I don't think you're a fucking Nazi. What the fuck is like, bro? Holy fuck, I hate you niggas, bro. Like, you goddamn Hasan orbiters are truly the worst fucks ever.
like these Austin, Texas streamer circles start wearing cowboy hats. That's whenever you gotta watch out. They're about to
She was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Do you know that game? You don't. You do not, apparently.
start saying some really crazy shit.
I better that you don't even have to know that fucking game. All you gotta do is do the simplest thing that you could have done to where you wouldn't have been fucking sued, and that would have been get some, you know, context, get some nuance instead of sitting there, smoke before you spoke, hitting the 40 volcano bags, and some bullshit. Again, Casey Tron, do a little bit of research, girly pop. Like, yo, she's not wearing a fucking cowboy hat because, oh my god, she's going down the Nazi pipeline. As well, you know, we're getting on the soy dub shit, like how he's calling like fucking Charlie, bro. And I was just talking about this in that video too, because this is literally two of the same situations going back to back. Soy Dubs is out here calling fucking Charlie, like saying he's going down the alt-right pipeline, and now you got heads like Denims and fucking Casey Tron saying that, like, yeah, the Miss Emiru, bro, she's the worst ever, bro, racist chud, because she doesn't want to sit here and be a fucking woke scold like you losers. Like, bro, yo. You know what? Sidebar this whole shit. Again, Casey Tron, can we add some like common sense to this? I don't understand how putting on cowboy hat means you're gonna be a fucking Nazi. Like, can you please elaborate more on that?
Or maybe nothing at all. She's like basically like she's like a pick-me for like incel freaks. Like whenever like a bunch of like MAGA alt-right incel freaks start being like, oh, you're one of the good girls. You know, like, oh, you're one of the good ones. You're not.
What the fuck? Fuck, we look like that nigga Tackler. Tackler, my dumbass, bro. It's How the fuck do you say that nigga's name? Tactical Templar? Fuck, I can't, bro. But holy shit. Yo, you already know. You better pray to the Pope. You are armed, but nah, the reason I mention that nigga is because, yo, Pope Diorio always talks about Tactical Templar on that one fucking clip where he's talking about Kaho Shibuya, and that's basically what Casey Tron is describing. Yeah, that one, like, fucking hella alt-right nigga, bro. Nigga's clearly, like, on that type of timing, bro. But yeah, the one exception is there one e-girl girly pop queen. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, yes, we can fully admit and see at this point, yeah, the Hun Miss Emiru, she got some weird niggas in her audience. Have you not seen the shit that happened at TwitchCon with that whole shit? Like, yeah, it's very clear to see. But yeah, do you think she's about to pander to these fucking, again, like, alt-right fucking groiper type niggas? You're dumb as shit. Like, you're just dumb as bricks. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars every. See, there's one right there.
Boy, yeah, no shit. Again, some of these niggas weird, bruh. But again, that's them weird ass niggas, tier 3, tier 5 niggas dropping the whole bag. Again, why we not saying the same shit about Pokimane? We could say the same shit about Pokimane. What the fuck? Like, bro, come on. Niggas, bro, nigga, and that's literally where I got that reference from. A nigga from Pokimane that was a tier 3, tier 5 sub literally donated subs down to his last pennies. That nigga went homeless. We want to talk about them niggas, but we're not giving Pokimane no criticism from pandering to those niggas, though, right? Like, bro, this some bullshit. Like,
there's one right there. donating her like hundreds of dollars every day, and they're just like, oh, you're one of the good girls, you're not like those other annoying American girls. It's because, like, in my opinion, like, it's all a facade to appeal to the worst type of men.
And then y'all are on the fucking facade. Y'all are on the purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, moral posturing to appear to the most bigoted, narcissistic motherfuckers on the internet. So again, it all bleeds down to horseshoe theory. You motherfuckers appeal to woke skulls, and I guess on Miss Emiru appeals to fucking grippers, even though she doesn't. But that's what you would say, like, again, Asmongold or any heads connected to him would fucking be appealing to. So like, dude, this shit is so fucking embarrassing. Like, how the fuck do you not realize the hypocrisy with this? Like,
his like really misogynistic, shitty incel like men, they like a
my
woman that doesn't have
God.
any opinions. You know, they're like,
Yup, because just like with Hasan, bro, all my fucking haters, they hate women, bro. All my haters are PDFs, the niggas are pedophiles, are probably racist, sexist, homophobic, Nazis. I like, bro, holy shit. This buzzwordism is fucking corny, bro. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Niggas are not misogynists, bro. This shit, like, Jesus fuck. Bro, this all stemmed because the Miss Emiru, bro, she just didn't want to fucking talk about politics, bro. This is where this shit stemmed from. Now we're getting into this dumb shit. Like, what the fuck are we seeing her doing? Talk about niggas like niggas are incels in the audience, bro. She's pandering to these fucks. Ah! Like, bro, what are we sitting here talking about, bro?
oh yeah, somebody that I can mold to have all of the same fucking right-wing MAGA opinions that I have.
Right, Casey,
so
just as
fucking
nutty as ever.
stupid.
So
That's what I'm
let me
saying,
get this
like-
straight. Emiru is a Nazi now because she's wearing a cowboy hat. Yeah, that's definitely a new one, but you know, she did alt again. She couldn't stay away from the crack that is saying the word incel. It really fuels her. But Casey, you need to stop. Your mens is very offended. Stop hurting his feelings. But yeah, I just love how she calls her a pick-me incel freak. Meanwhile, your entire career was being a booby streamer in
Yeah, like Casey Tron. Nah, but we can't get on Casey Tron, though. At least she had people looking up to her, you know, like Yoko.
Girly pop.
the past. Like, this is just absolute projection. That was your audience. That
Oh
was
my
literally
God.
your audience. That is the people who paid your rent. That is the people who you appeal to. How are you talking shit at your own fan base? It's always these pathetic streamers who go, yes, these incels suck. It's you. That's who they're watching. That's who the incels are watching, bro. By the way, imagine being so confident to still talk shit after literally losing your lawsuit and being forced to apologize.
That is why I started this specific segment in the Daily Subs off with, yes, we're not on base taking this serious from Casey Tron because she is already infinitely felted. There is no way to come back from your apology, hon. I'm sorry, but that one is going down in the history books. That shit was truly a devil's footprint. Fuck a digital footprint. This is a devil's footprint. This will never be going away. We will be bringing this up forever.
And humiliate yourself in the most degrading way imaginable, right? So then she brings up Asian fetish or something, and then
What?
try some like weird mean girl shit.
What?
And then I think that she also plays into how a lot of incels will fetishize Asian women as being more docile than American women.
Oh my god, so submissive and breedable. Like, yo, Casey Tron, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Again, Hun just puts on cosplays and streams, bruh. You gotta get these delusions, these fantasies I had. This shit crazy right now.
Like white women.
I like what you're saying, I actually expect from those tier 3, tier 5 gooning ass niggas. Like, gooning! But like, I actually expect that shit from them niggas, but and not from you, though. You're apparently the one thinking of it.
And shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like her whole platform is just like appealing to like the worst fucking men. And like, I don't know why.
I don't understand. Again, and yo, Pegasus just brought it up earlier. Like, could we not say the same thing for you? Even worse to that, because you were directly trying to appeal off like sex appeal. Booby streamer, hello? Like, you could argue like that Miss Emiru showing the cosplays. Oh my god, like yo, like makes someone look good or like attract or whatever. But like yo, specifically on heads like Casey Tron and fucking Yoko, and it's like this, like y'all are directly booby streamers. Like. Oh, well, were obviously not great, but like were. So what does that say about you? You were directly trying to appeal to like just the horniest of niggas, like real shit. Like what? Like what?
some of these other girl streamers even like associate with her. It's like you're just bringing over like her weird fucking incel viewers into your, you know what I mean? And then in my opinion, it's like she's not entertaining whatsoever.
That's crazy, but if I pull up a picture of Casey Tron with like writing or Sharpie on her boobies, on her tatas, on them titties, then I would be a wrong nigga though. But then I'd be a wrong nigga though. That's crazy.
She's like, I would literally rather watch paint dry. Like her.
Casey Tron, what the fuck are we watching when we're watching your stream? We're literally just watching smoke billow out. Because again, we smoked before we spoke. Again, those 40 volcano bags had way more of a priority than the, you know, the opinions and conjecture on the content. So what exactly are we watching when we're watching your stream? What the fuck?
The only poll is really just like being like the e-girl to a bunch of fucking weird basement dwelling in.
Okay, can't I say the same shit about denims? Can I not say the same exact shit about denims right now? Like, I'm so dead ass serious. The only difference is that, yeah, she's fucking grifting politics, sucking up to that nigga Hasan just like you. What the fuck are we sitting here talking about? What? Appealing to the worst type of niggas, bruh. Off the horn, bro. We already know, bro. The talent needs to be out. Fuck. Like, what are we sitting here doing? This shit is so stupid.
Cells.
Bro, there is no way Casey Tron is calling anyone a basement dwelling
That shit is
incel.
ridiculous.
Look at you! Oh my god! Look who's talking, dog! If I had to draw like an incel out
bro,
of
what
memory
the
and make
fuck?
it female, you would just produce Casey Tron. Like straight up, that would be the
Femcel.
perfect personification. That's it. I'm gonna use my ultimate. It's time for the flashbangs. Salad 1, salad 2, vegetables.
Mace?
Base?
Not the vegetable mix.
Anything but that. Anything but that. I usually only reserve this for Froggen. But honestly, Casey is getting
No, that's an based right there.
into that territory. At least Froggen has been minding her own business. Also, what is this random like mean girl shit? Like, oh yeah,
I have
all
no
these
idea.
other female streamers don't associate with Emiru. She's one of the bad ones. Like, bro, you're so pathetic. You probably have like a force field when you walk around that just repels any sane person away. She's unironically going, don't talk to Emiru. Instead, be friends with me. You know, we can all be broke and pathetic together. We can all be Hasan Orbitas. This is like your recruitment
Nah, I'll pass.
message, right? Your recruitment campaign. Yes, I got sued and was forced to apologize and admit everything I said was a lie. And yes, I'm about to lose my house and I'm a failure to my family. But you know, at least I'm a Hasan Orbiter. Lovely life. Bro, in all seriousness, I
But
feel
I've
like
heard of Mr. Piker.
being born into the world as Casey Tron has got to be like one of the worst fates imaginable. Imagine rolling the dice of life and getting a fucking zero.
Ooh,
That's
that RNG's hitting.
basically being Casey Tron. It's like, how the fuck does that happen, bro? You gotta be the most unlucky person to ever exist. It's gotta be like a cosmic joke that God is playing on you. So then she like brings up Tectone.
But yeah, she sucks.
of course.
And I mean, like, I don't know. I think that this was a long time coming. I think the other thing that was just like, okay, is how she didn't say anything whenever it came to Tectone and Pinky Chew. You know? She didn't say anything like in support of Pinky Chew or like, you know,
Well, you got what you wanted, Casey Tron, because apparently she said something now.
like, yeah, like I don't associate with, like, it's just weird. It's just weird and very, I don't know. We've been known. We've been
Oh, wait, no, we kind of got conjecture on this because, like, well, no, it was, I guess, technically, like, specifically on Tectone's case because I'm going to say, like, we already know Asmongold had dropped it. We had seen yesterday that, like, you know, the Hunmiss Emiru was the one that wanted to end, like, the Steak and Egg spot because, like, obviously Hez was getting into controversial timing with some of the content, so obviously she didn't want that to bleed over on her job.
new. We've been new on this stream. We've been new that this girl is weird.
Okay, first off, she has actually come out with an apology where she seemingly disavows Tectone
Exactly, so we're about to probably get into that, or not probably definitely get into that, but even, like, sidebarring this, like, again, this all stems off of the factor, like, yo, the Hunmiss Emiru just doesn't want to talk about politics because he's not a political commentator, and yeah, you probably shouldn't want to get politics from, like, you know, whoever your fucking favorite streamer is versus, like, you know what I'm saying, getting the factual information just, like, off, I don't know, off bias. But then, again, this goes back to what I kept saying the whole entire time. That's what it is for every single person. I don't care what they say. Most heads don't give a fuck about, like, wanting to, like, get the most context, most nuance, and see all sides and understand, like, political Rorschach tests, that things don't have a singular meaning or single obvious meaning, and or, like, that heads, again, are revealing their priors. They didn't have, like, a prior bias. But it's the factor of, like, bro, heads just want you to regurgitate their ideologies, rhetoric, and opinions right back at them as if it's a mirror, bro. Like that is what they want you to do, especially if you are like, you know, an established creator or something like that. Because of say it all the time, these parasocial ass relationships, whether heads want to like have, you know what I'm saying, whether heads want to admit to it or not, bro. Like there's that level to it. And a lot of these heads, it's not well, shit, I can't even say it, a lot of these heads on a parasocial tip. Because for these heads, it's just a purity testing tip. Like, yo, you need to be on our side. Again, team sports, tribalism shit. It's fucking fucking just, again, pathetic.
Lakari and Ice and stuff like that or whatever. And second off, Casey, that literally goes both ways. You didn't say shit about Hasan shocking his job, right? Or any of the weirdos in your community, right? Like, nobody has to speak out about shit that they feel uncomfortable talking about, right? Especially if they're not like a political stream or whatever. She was already like not associating with people or whatever, so like, why are you crying? Wasn't that Casey's entire shtick? She did it before anyone else, using her attractiveness and cleavage to appeal to lonely, vulnerable men to get their money and attention.
I guess I was saying this earlier, and yeah, again, I confirmed that. Like, there's literally that one picture of Casey Tron, bro. I'm pretty sure she got like the red hoodie, bro, like boobies fully out. Like, wouldn't you be appealing to these just horny ass, loser ass niggas? Like, what the fuck are we sitting here talking about? Like, huh?
I'm sorry, did you say attractiveness? What the fuck are you smoking, dog? I mean, people must have been extremely pathetic to actually want somebody like her. Right, so Asmongold responded.
Started going like full Nazi, basically.
Full Nazi.
That's what I'm saying. This shit gotta be propaganda, bro. Because, bro, the Miss Emiru, she got a cowboy hat on. She's going fucking Nazi mode, bro. She's really reading up on the Austrian painters' works, I see. Like, nigga, what the fuck are we sitting here talking about, bro?
These people really are the worst. They
I agree, bro. Approved. Yeah, I just straight up agree.
really are. She's calling Emiru a Nazi. She's going full Nazi. Oh, wait, no. She's calling Amarath a Nazi. Oh, that totally makes more sense. This is just, wow.
Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars every. See, there's one right there.
Fuck? She's jealous? 3,000 years ago, Casey Tron was the premier
3,000 years ago! No, was it promised to her?
top-level titty streamer on Twitch.
Trust me, brother. I know. And wasn't that one of the reasons that she was really mad at you? Because you had your one girly pop who was better than her? What was her name? Pink Sparkles, right?
You can go back to 2012 and you'll find videos of Casey Tron doing things that are infinitely more degrading, sexualized, and everything else than anything that any of the modern streamers.
Wasn't there that one clip of like Casey Tron saying something about fucking like anal or some bullshit? I swear to fucking God, bro.
Are doing right now.
Like, again, not just no misinfo, but I swear to God there was a clip or some shit about that, bro. I had to go through all the fucking Casey Tron videos to find that.
That are very popular, like Emiru. And you know what happened to Casey Tron? My ex-girlfriend started streaming, and
tell a nigga he don't know his slops.
I gotta tell you guys, there is a number of reasons why I dated her. And there are that many equal reasons why everybody stopped watching Casey Tron and watched my ex-girlfriend.
He said, turn the AC on. Turn the AC on. It's getting hot in here, bruh. It's getting hot in this boy, because I ain't gonna lie. Casey Tron, you burnt after this job. Never, bro. Oh my God, I just knew it too. Like, yo, Casey Tron, it was real wrapped up, bro. It was done, bro. Yo, Asmongold overly pop tapped in the court. Nah, you was getting off, bro. You might hop on the bench.
Instead. And she has been permanently mad about that for over 10 years.
Her whole platform is just like appealing to like the worst fucking men.
Her whole platform is appealing to the worst fucking men. Meanwhile, she's raiding food, wearing a cowboy hat, and she's gonna play Red Dead Redemption.
This is literally what I was saying, bro. She might go play Red Dead, bro. She might fuck around, see all the good jaws in Red Dead Redemption 2, all the good story lore and shit, bro. You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. A good man. You know, I tried. I'm top. Fuck! There's so many good ass fucking like quotes and clippable moments, bro, from Red Dead 2. This shit's so good, so goated. But like, yeah. Nope, none Miss Emiru is a Nazi. What the fuck? Like, bro, these motherfuckers, I'm trying to tell you, bro, the buzzwordinism is hefty. Like, I'm trying to tell you, that's not like some joke. Hasan is the king of buzzwordinism, and since, again, he's the king, what the hell do you think his fucking subjects over here are about to be doing?
Take your fucking meds. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, honestly, that seems to be Casey Tron's entire shtick, just embarrassing herself over and over repeatedly until some poor soul decides that she's had enough and tosses her $1 like she's a homeless person on the street.
No. That's... I'm just imagining a nigga throwing a bill. That shit.
Some poor sucker on Twitter thinks that this is like an attack against women or something and donates to a GoFundMe, only to never.
Oh no. Well, that kind of already happened a little bit with Frogan but it wasn't exactly that with the GoFundMe. Basically, y'all remember what happened in December. She was in the middle of the month and then she broke down, was crying, and she got felted by that one head that was supposedly supposed to be her friend, but I ain't gonna lie, that was really her friend. I mean, god damn, you wouldn't have felt her ass that bad. But yeah, when the bull came in, it was like, yo, why the fuck are you begging for rent? And then literally like the day after, Heads came in and donated her like 300 something subs because she had like 500.
inevitably realize that the money ended up going to Ethan anyways. You know, guys, if you ever need to practice on gratitude, just thank God every day when you wake up that you weren't born a colossal fucking loser like Casey Tron. Like, legitimately, that should give you enough happiness to get through the day. And
God.
I feel like there is no fixing this. She is just doomed to have the worst existence ever. Because she is rotten to the core, man. How many chances has she gotten to fix her behavior?
Way too dead. Actually, it's the fact, like, who's... No. Because that's the question, though. Who the fuck is giving her the chances? It's the niggas on her side giving her the chances. Because at this point, niggas is done. Like, bro, we already know all these heads is cornballs.
Streamers even, like, associate with her. It's like...
Isn't it crazy how, like, do you remember what I was telling you before about how women like to do PvP? But the difference between female PvP and male PvP is that the female PvP, they try to pretend like they're not flagged.
Yeah, nah, I know exactly what Asman talk about, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Girly pop.
Yo, if it wasn't fucking obvious, as I know, but like, yeah, my fam, bro, yo, all my cousins, like other family members, extended family members, is all girly pops, mostly women, right? Yo, this is just the thing with the Huns. The Huns are underhanded with it, bro. They just underhanded with that jump for real. Even though Casey Tron is just coming out here just fully alting. Like, I don't, like, Casey Tron is coming out here saying, like, again, Emiru's on Nazi timing. She's just fucking alting. I don't know what the hell's going on. But usually for the babes, yeah, they gonna be underhanded and slide with it. It's gonna be quick subs. It's gonna be Lil Jones like that. Meanwhile, the bros, especially niggas, bro, niggas gonna just be beefing, bro. Straight beefing. Like, bro, it's just gonna be straight on shit, nigga. Nah, you a bitch. You ain't shit, nigga. What the fuck? Nah. Like, yeah, niggas gonna get into it. But nah, Huns, nah, it's really gonna be some sly shit. I'm peeping game on the babes.
Girly pop.
I'm peeping game on the babes. Like, yo, they gonna really be sly on that, John.
So what she's trying to do is she's trying to, like, create a narrative that
little animosity between, like, the hummus Emiru and other girly pops try to ruin that little Joan. Like, yo, never. You try gaslight him up. Never.
People should isolate and alienate Emiru.
Turn the AC on. I'm trying to tell him, like, bro, never. Try to do this little sly shit.
Because of all these lies that you've just made up about her. This is the absolute worst of... This is like, whenever people talk about toxic masculinity, this
let me guess, toxic femininity.
This is toxic feminine behavior.
Cause yeah, like, that's simply what it is. But we should already expect this. Again, if you're a Hun on the list, and we already know the list, Yoko Denham's, like, Taylor Ren's Crew at Empty Mind. Casey Tron should have been on the list. Yeah, she should have been on there, so it's fine. But I always forget to mention Casey Tron. But, like, yeah, like, we should already know what type of John it is. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about internalized misogyny and, like, these heads are, like, anti-feminine. I don't want to hear none Johns from that, like, about that from these Huns. Y'all don't give a shit about women. Y'all don't give a shit about nobody in general. And for damn sure, you don't give a fuck about, like, being good advocates and being, like, being and doing shit meaningful for any of these causes they claim to advocate for. I'm like, bro, this shit is actually cornball shit.
It absolutely is.
Yeah, you know, so this mean girl strategy would actually work if Casey Tron actually had some friends. Like, who are you going to exactly isolate her from? Flipping denims? Or...
Yeah, I think I'll isolate myself away from denims. Like, fuck out of here.
Again, I mean, first off, you can't physically isolate anybody from Frogan because, you know, the surface...
Based?
area and the volume is simply too large.
The orbiting moons
reaches every corner of the galaxy, so that would
that gravitational vortex
work. But yeah, I mean, like, sure, you can keep her away from the Hasan orbiters. That's more like a blessing. I feel like nobody's too pressed about that.
Yeah.
It seems like Casey didn't learn a damn thing from Ethan's lawsuit. These people
not one bit.
Never learn, bro. And that's the thing. That's why he shouldn't have accepted the apology. He should have just taken her to the cleaners. Sue her for defamation. She didn't learn the first time. But if she gets another lawsuit from this, I might actually pass out on the floor laughing.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I would probably start flying, bro. I'm like, the content in the EHDIA plus cinematic universe, it truly is infinite. I'm like, never.
So anyways, Twitter officially bullied Emiru into a response here, and it's very long. We're gonna go through some parts here. It's very rare I'll speak my mind, but I'd rather get it out there. There's a clip that's been circulating a lot. Where the clip starts as responding to a mod asking a question that included the word ice. You can see in the clip when I say thoughts on ice, there's an instant cut, which makes it seem like I'm responding to the question. Yeah, so this part is basically a blatant lie from her. The cut is irrelevant. You can see the full clip, and she's clearly responding to ice in a police officer sort of context. Like, she knows what's going on because she's the one who brings up politics there, so she knew what they were talking about. It appears in her response she's trying to pretend that she has no idea what like ice was or something. And yeah, I don't think it's a good strategy to lie here, but it seems like she's doing anything to get people off her back. So anyways, then she disavows ice. People speculating my real thoughts. It should go without saying no one deserves to live their life in fear of being killed or taken away. Whether it be ice or anyone else, it's very cruel and messed up. To me, it's not even political, it's human empathy. Then she says, I've never made
Fuck empathy.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
comments on stream about ice in the first place. This was a dishonest and intentionally malicious clip post. It's a very common thing that clip accounts do to streamers. Yeah, it is a common thing, but it was not done to you. We have the full clip. I don't know what she's trying to do here. Like, this is some crazy revision of history here. Just in case anyone's confused, here's the...
So, in basis, like, right, so no, the Hunman's Emiru definitely, obviously, like, within the ice clip, because we've seen it on Yeech John. Like, he even puts, like, Emiru's account on ice, so, like, well, not account, like, her main account, but, like, obviously her, like, her talking about it.
Entire clip unedited.
Your thoughts on ice? I don't know what that is. Ali, I genuinely have no idea what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. What is Hasan at? Don't know what. Oh, no, I know what ice is. I thought. Okay, never mind. You. What the fuck?
As we see, so, like, yeah, she knows ice is, like, obviously the federal agency, duh.
Like, I do. Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to...
Yeah, I don't know why she's blatantly lying like that. This is why you look at the Pegasus coverage here, because I'm neutral here. When someone's bullshitting, I gotta call them out. Anyways, then she goes on to disavow Lakari and Tectone. I've always been a creator whose friends are good terms with basically everybody. Streaming in Texas and LA has included some different bad actors. A lot of people question these bad actors found their way into my circle. It's not because I'm okay with it. Not abuse, not essay, not PDF files. These guys did their best to hide their behavior, not only from me, but from everyone around us, as long as they possibly could. As serious allegations or evidence comes out, I immediately dropped them and vowed to never make content with them again. Basically, everyone in Austin did the same. I thought actions over words, never interacting with those people again. I suppose I didn't make it clear. Hopefully it makes it clear. That's pretty much it. The lies were getting out of control. Right, anyways, predictably, the mob is not satisfied, and
Yeah, of course they wouldn't be. Like, again, because it's not about, it's not about, like, getting heads to actually, again, like, you know what I'm saying, have the talking points or any chance like that. It's really just, again, to have the purity over them so they could feel like, yo, again, yo, they have these bulls in their pocket, bro. And it's...
That's just how it goes when you try to appeal to the Twitter people. Here we got the first top reply. While it is appreciated you are taking a stand and clarifying the clip, you continue to be vague how deep your associations with Asman are, who has been...
Bro, who fucking cares, bro?
Very clear about his thoughts on the current...
Who fucking cares? Just ignore Asman's opinion, my nigga. Again. Yo, like, this is the shit, and this is the shit that we be talking about all the fucking time, bro. And I be saying this shit with Hasan all the time fucking too, bro. Like, Hasan's politics, them shit's generally, bro, radical, extremist and all that shit, but at the same time, you have to fucking ignore that nigga. Why? Because, bro, the general, actual mainstream adult politics is also ignoring that nigga. Whether, they love bringing that shit up or not, like whether he loves being like, oh yeah, no, the adult political world's taking me serious. No, the fuck they're not. They're not taking any of these niggas seriously, bro. Like, this is what I be saying, especially, bro, coming off of, like, they were just asking fucking Asmongold. I remember in one of his, like, if he would ever run for office and shit, he was saying, nah. Then this nigga Hasan in one of the other clips, I remember that one bull was telling him he should run for office. He was like, nah. Like, yo, who fucking cares? These heads have their own opinions and, like, conjecture on fucking politics and all that shit, bro. Ignore that, John, bro. I can't. Like, and I know it's kind of like fucking, like, I know it sounds kind of fucking hypocritical, but on that sense, like, you're going so deep. Like, this person, like, specifically, you're going so deep on the parasociality, bro. Just because, again, you disagree with Asman does not mean, like, he's one of the worst characters ever. And this goes in, you know what, this is actually extrapolating off of the John with, like, Tectone and Lakari, bro. Because, like, you know how we have the argument I say all the time, like, yo, you are, like, surrounded, like, the 5 people you surround yourself with, you're the 6. Like, yeah, in most cases, that does apply. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, when it comes to serious Jones like this, bro, like, yeah, that John does not apply. Like, yo, I'm pretty sure Asmongold, whether you disagree with him on politics and shit or not, he's not on the deep timing that, like, fucking Tectone and Lakari on, like, with obviously his case and then fucking Lakari's our driver shit. And the notepad shit. So yeah, I don't think, like, yo, does she have to come out being Miss Emery? Like, have to come out and just straight fucking disavow Asmongold on the craziest timing? Like, I feel like this head just dick eating. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. Again.
Political climate, blah 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 blah. We should all just get off the internet though, right? Just remain quiet, be subservient. It took you a few days to say the clip was edited. By the way, the clip was not edited. Like, not in a malicious way at all. That was exactly what she said. She was obviously talking about ice. I don't know what the fuck she's trying to pull here. Like, I don't know how she's legitimately trying to claim that she was talking about, like, I don't know, ice cubes.
Nah, I'm like, nah, we're definitely talking about the 3-letter agency.
Like, what is the implication here? You could have moved on and let the rage die a week, but everyone learned your boundaries. Now you invited politics even more. Emmy, they use an emotional manipulation to send the sickos after you. I feel like this relatively...
Yeah, no, that's like direct emotional manipulation for sure.
Now you invited politics even more. Emmy, they use an...
Yeah, like 100%, bro. Do I got it in here? I'm pretty sure it's in the G-Boy tab. Yep, it sure is. Okay, here we go. Yep. Yeah, that joke's stuck in my head now. But yeah, emotional manipulation. A harmful tactic where someone exploits another's emotions, insecurities, and vulnerabilities to control them for personal gain, making the victim doubt their reality, feel guilty, or feel indebted, often starting subtly and escalating, and is common in relationships, family, and workplaces. Manipulators use tactics like gaslighting, guilt tripping, playing the victim, or feigning weakness to gain power, leaving the victim confused, diminished, and unaware they're being controlled until they recognize the patterns. Yeah, again, all these heads are trying to guilt trip down Miss Emiru into, like, you know, obviously giving her take now, in which now we've seen they've done that in, yeah. You see her giving this apology.
Emotional manipulation to send the sickos after you. I feel like this relatively clearly states you no longer F with Tectone or Lakari. Are you able to clarify if your anti-ice sentiment extends that to Asmongold, considering he's vocally pro-ice?
Like, yo, this shit, like, bro, fuck me, this is parasocial, I can't.
Never satisfied.
That's what I'm saying, like, I can't, bro. That shit, like, dude, fuck all the way. No, I can't.
I'm sure the people who demanded her political opinions will leave her alone now. I'm sure they'll be totally normal about this.
W free run.
And we got the free run meme. You're friends with people who actively promote the opposite of basic human empathy, regularly for profit, so forgive if it rings hollow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Just make sure you post content for yourself, bro. Just make sure, like, you are genuinely passionate about posting content, because holy fuck, these fucking losers. Like, these niggas are gonna be the niggas that make you want to quit so fucking badly, bro.
Well, congrats, you bent the knee, and here's what you get. Moving on to background NPC, Wake Wilder here. So this streamer is telling people to disavow Asmongold now. I assume this is talking about the Emiru situation. Maybe something else, who knows? Wake Wilder, on creators who associate with Asmon.
I think that it's very difficult to have any tether to someone with the degree of, like, political influence. Like, the cultural and political influence of Asmongold has become so enormous and so, like, publicly synonymous with the dismantling of good faith discourse in online spaces that it's very...
It's Asmongold is synonymous with this. Okay, you got it. Yeah.
Very difficult to not have that friendship color what you'd go on to omit. Like, I think the reason why...
Okay. Sure. Okay. So you're saying, like, having that association to Asmongold, especially in the current, like, political climate and all that, it's just not a good tether. Okay. I could still say that same thing about Hasan in this current political climate. What are we talking about? Again, do you not see politicians recently like AOC and Imam Dani disavowing Hamas and shit? Again, a U.S. designated terrorist organization? What the fuck? Like, bro, this nigga, bro, niggas be having me talk about politics now. That shit really, like, oh, it's so fucking disgusting. But I fucking hate the hypocrisy. It's like, what the fuck are we sitting here talking about, bruh? And they're doing this strictly off of ice. But okay, let's talk about more shits. It's like, bro, again, we have literal, like, yo, U.S. politicians disavowing Hamas and shit. And fucking Hasan is glazing up Hamas actively, bro. This nigga just came off the web summit shit, bro. Everybody's here, bro. Hamas is here. The fucking Taliban is here. Oh my god, bro. Israel's here. This dumb nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, bro, do y'all want to talk about that nigga or not? Bro, oh my god, that shit.
People don't care about whether or not someone like Tyler One or like Clint Stevens or fucking, you know, Squeaks. You know, I think the reason why people probably might not, like, constantly pry, press, or attempt to get positions out of them is because their affiliations don't suggest a sort of permissive attitude towards certain ideologies. And so,
yo, like, bro, you niggas, like, yo, like, they get me on fire to a level, like, I don't even understand. Who the fuck are you niggas? Like, deadass, who are you niggas to tell niggas and police niggas on their ideologies? Who the fuck are y'all? Like, I'm really trying to figure this shit out. Whether it be you, Hasan Orbiters, or sorry, my nigga, I don't really know who you are, but whether it's you, my nigga, but, like, dude, that shit is so annoying. Like, who are y'all niggas to tell niggas what their ideology should be? Who the fuck they can hang out with? Who they can be friends with, bro? Who they can associate? That shit is annoying. Like, yo, if heads generally do some bad shits, we all know this. They need to be disavowed, probably cut off the extents. We know this. But, bro, they going hefty as shit purity testing on these fucking politics, my guy. My lord, like, I cannot stand this shit.
it's
like,
a difficult thing to have a public friendship with someone who is now become synonymous with, like, alt-right vitriol. and like to then not take a stance is probably where people are taking that issue, right?
Wonderful. Amazing points. Clap it up. Perfectly stated, perfectly executed. Just one thing. Aren't you friends with Hasan? Don't you associate with Hasan? I mean, I don't know much about this guy or his like affiliations, but he like I feel like most of your friend group has zero problem with a dog-shocking terrorist glazer. So forgive me if it sounds completely bullshit that you actually want people to stop associating with bad people or whatever. When
Nah, bro. If heads obviously, if heads again do bads, bro, do wrongs, then yes, they need to be condemned and probably disassociated with. But yo, I'm talking about the pure like hypocrisy of my man's right here. You talk about like again heads associating with Asmongold is in the political climate. That's gonna be bad for their reps and all that. Yo, associating with Hasan, I don't give a fuck if he's politically correct, my nigga. Some of his rhetoric is incorrect and fucking bad, and associating with that nigga is a bad. So I don't give a damn whose cock you want to decide to suck, my nigga. It's like, bro, we gotta sit here and keep it peace, like, bro.
And you guys have no problem with a guy who advocates murder and supports 3 different terrorist groups. I mean,
Exactly.
be for real, you know? Honestly, I have no problem with people disavowing Asmongold completely because, you know, they don't like his politics or they don't like anything.
I've said this so many times, dude. I will continue to say it about the Roach King. Like, yo, I like Asmongold. Ashman, the Roach King, love ya. But there's a fuckload of shit I disagree with Asmon with. Whether it be shit like Ice, whether it be shit like his fucking room or hygiene, whether it be all that shit. But yo, they just getting crazy on a hypocrisy tip. Again, no horseshoe theory. Hasan's horseshoe theory is Nick Fuentes. But horseshoe theory on a tip, if you are gonna sit here and rag on this nigga, bro, be ragging on again. Asmongold for all this different John, bro, for these political takes, bro. He's getting fucking extreme. He's saying crazy, outlandish shit. You better go ahead and share that same fucking energy with Mr. Piker.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Because that nigga is saying crazy ass shit too, bro. Like, we're not about to do this. Like, that shit is straight chill. And if you cannot share that same energy, you're a dick sucker. I don't give a fuck.
That's perfectly fine, but be consistent. Be consistent. And so he's
exactly that. Beggars are saying in the nicer way, because obviously I'm a fucking asshole. But like, yeah, nigga, be consistent with it, bro. Like, if you're gonna call Asmon for this shit, for saying crazy shit, nigga, call that nigga Hasan that too. He's saying crazy shit.
Full-blown orbiter, throwing out previous friendships because the woke mob demands it. Now click this video for a great month of February. Surely, right? Surely. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Literally, the month of love. Lovely works there. Excellent. You already know. You better shout out Share the Love, though. With one of our glorious slop kings. La Pegasus! Factual timing out there, baby. Factual timing. Every single time. We got
video for a great month.
Hasan's YouTube streams completely failed. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops. You know where that boy's going to be at. Down description and first link. Share to love it, of course. Said name La Pegasus. You better stop playing with the mythical alls. No, me stop playing, but like, seriously, no. Pegasus cooking up every time. Legendary series, diabolical works. The most hefty. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture. Literally about to speed run this boy. Yeah, Hasan, again, coping, molding, and seething. He not streaming on YouTube no more because he obviously knows his main plat is fucking Twitch. That's where he gets all the privilege. They're gonna be sucking his cock over there. He's the golden boy, and that's where he's gonna have the most motion. So yeah, he's coping, molding, seething, and it's a casual. And yeah, even if he does stream on YouTube, with the way his rhetoric goes, yeah, shit. The way my rhetoric goes, well, the battery doesn't want to hear me say anything, so that's tough. But yeah, no, seriously. Finishing this out or whatever, we'll just keep going. But yeah, so that's stuff on the Hasan's part. Getting back into all the jumps that's happening, obviously like Denims, basically I'm just Emiru, Denims, Casey Tron, and fucking Asmongold, right? Getting off the first John, yeah, Denims trying to drop that shit on Emiru and Asmongold. Flop, debunked, some bullshit. And yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. She got some own demons or own skeletons in her closet, so I think she might want to hush up on that job. Anyway, right, moving off of Denim straight into Casey Tron. Yeah, Casey Tron, I really don't want to hear this, John. It's straight hypocrisy because, again, the buzzwordiness, first of all, is crazy. Again, she's trying to say that Emiru is a fucking Nazi because, again, she put on a fucking cowboy that plays dumb as shit on the cosplayers. You're playing RDR2. Brain slut. Yeah, that's what we call it. Anyway, y'all, we editing that shit out, by the way? Hell nah. Hell nah. But yeah, I do need to put these Jones back on the charger, though. But anyway, yeah, Casey Tron getting eternally felted, bro. Back again, just straight up, like I said, felting herself. Because this is all just hypocrisy. She's calling Miss Emiru for being a pick-me and all that shit. Meanwhile, like and saying she's appealing to the worst incel audiences. These fucking terrible, man. It's disgusting. Meanwhile, this is the shit she was literally doing for like the past decade. But anyway, sidebarring that, it's just a factor of... Again, this all is stemming from... The Miss Emiru just really didn't want to fucking, like, talk about politics like that. Like, this shit's just crazy, bro. It's just... legitimately fucking dumb. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyway, coming off of that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the Roach King Asmongold responding absolutely felting Casey Tron. Coach. Said your time was up. Said my hun walked in, my ex-hun walked in, and your time was up. I'm like, oh no. That's just hilarious, bro. But then obviously getting down to like the final and last John, bro. The hun Miss Emiru and her apology. Yeah, it sucks that basically they forced her to do this, John, bro. But you know, again, how these woke skulls get. Again, it's the purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, bro. It's the purity testing Olympics. And unfortunately, all these heads will indeed go for gold. Now, still to that, obviously, with Miss Emery, this kind of with some stuff in her apology, like I basically kind of already said already, because we were talking about this. Heads like Tectone and Wakari, like it's very obvious and clear, like where the criticism may be laid and levied. Yeah, it definitely is laid and levied, like against. Sorry, Turkey. Yeah, civil case cannot be fucking like switched out or interchanged as a fucking vibe check. And Lakari, my nigga, I don't even want to know what's actually on your fucking hard drive. So yeah, it's tough there. But on the terms of again like icing John like that, or specifically too with the clip, I do not know what Miss Emmer like basically misconstrued her response, how the John went, saying it went out of context. Because yeah, it's very clear we just seen her there. Like she said she knows what ice is, and obviously presuming to that. Like the 3-letter agency, like not the fucking like water frozen ice, like frozen water, duh. But like yeah, so that's the only thing I was a bit off in the room. Like yo, like what's up with that? Like gully pop.
Girly pop.
Don't know what happened there, but overall her point like still stands. Like obviously I'm sure you could see like she's disavowing ice, so that's what Dunham's in the first place wanted. Fuck ice. There, you got it from her. Like she didn't say that directly, but yeah, disavowing ice and shit like that. But still, going on forward, yeah, again, I doubt Hun will be really covering politics and or after stuff like this, really at all, like, diving into this boy. Like, not that she was trying to in the first place, but really ever giving this young, any attention for real. And to that, her overall point that she was making, at least in my opinion, is still right, where it's like, Hun is a cosplayer. Like, Hun does cosplays and shit. Mountain of Kirby's and shit like that, bro. She's fucking around doing collabs, IRL collabs, all this different shit, like, yeah, Hun is not a political commentator. Hun is not about to be like fucking Hasan or literally again like Denim's the female Hasan. Like, yeah, that's not her bag. That's not her lane. So I don't know why heads would expect her to like be commenting on like these fucking recent political events and or like news and shit like that. Like, it's like yo, come on, bro. And then the last bull, I don't know. Like, I don't really know nothing about the bull like that. What was it, Jake Wilder or something, John? I don't know. But like, yeah, all I know is that again, like Pegasus was saying, because again, Trilly's the asshole. Just keep it peace, bro. Like, if you gonna call out Asmongold for saying crazy, outlandish shit, crazy Jones like that, make sure you call out that nigga Hasan for that too, because he's saying that shit as well, bro. I don't want to see no shills. It's like, bro, the criticism, again, being objective could be, not even could be, it just is if you're being objective. Fair and equal, bro. We'll lay out the criticisms for both of them where it's due. Not just singular. Because then, you're ideologically captured, and I already know it. And then to that, you're definitely a fucking G-boy, I know for sure. So, Anyway, to that, all in all, the Daily Slops, mixy and messy as always. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video by La Pegasus, you know where that boy's gonna be at every time, baby. Down in the description, first link, share the love, and of course, La Pegasus in the Legendary series, because the most diable walks out there. The most. And I'm finna get y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.